Hello Aries, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of October. I hope all has been well with you guys, and I want to welcome you. If you're brand new, I hope that you gain something very helpful and insightful from this reading. If you are returning, welcome back you guys. I'm excited to be here and I'm ready to get this rocking and rolling for you, okay? Aries, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading and laid a foundation to get it started. And I pulled a card from my animal spirit deck for the main energy of the month, okay? And you have mouse, okay? This will be the main energy of the reading, mouse. Within this month, Aries, you may need to be not so focused on minor details, like just busy working on something, doing busy work and not productive work. This is what I'm getting for somebody. This month, focus your goals on doing things to accomplish your goals. Structure whatever it is you do in a way where the work you do matters, the energy that you put into something really matters, okay? And not just busy work, not like paying attention to details that doesn't really produce anything, that doesn't really mean anything or doesn't really do anything, like sharpening pencils, making sure all of the pencils are sharp. And you know, counting paper clips, aligning the paper clips just right. This is earth sign energy, very nitpicky and detail oriented, but to the point where it doesn't really benefit you, okay? You also want to think bigger this month, not be afraid to do something, not let situations intimidate you, not be pessimistic. You want to be more optimistic and, you know, kind of get your nerves together. The mouse is kind of timid and nervous. They can get really timid and nervous. Okay, so you want to concentrate on productivity, confidence, and focus. That's what you want. This is what I'm getting for somebody, okay? That's what this energy is about. Thinking bigger, okay? All right. Here in the main portion of your reading, you have the Lord, and this is actually your energy. This is the Emperor. This is Aries. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, or the Wheel of Fate, okay? And you have Cernunnos. This is the Devil card. You've got three major arcanas, and you're at the very beginning of your own spread here. Three major things happening within this month. This is an interesting spread, very interesting. Here, right under the mouse is the wheel. And this lady in this particular wheel, this Wheel of Fortune card, she is a part of the process of this fated event that's happening. Okay, so for me, this means that this person, that you need to do that this month. Be a part of the process, a very focused part of the process. Something that's fated comes because it's supposed to happen. But with this particular card here, what you do helps guide that fate, helps bring it into fruition. And you may need to set some boundaries around you this month. Draw the parameters around you. Focus on detail again. Focus on the things that will be productive and that really means something. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to set these boundaries. Don't be afraid to be a part of this process. Whatever this is you do it with purpose. Because here you have your card, a very strong energy, very strong leadership type of energy, a very masculine energy. And Aries are not known to be afraid. Okay, you guys are known to be courageous. You're fire signs. My sister's sign, I'm a Leo. So fear of taking chances, taking leaps of faith, doing things, being adventurous, that's not really you. That's not really your character. But I feel like there's something fearful and timid about this. Although this is who you are, and that may be a challenge, overcoming your fear, overcoming getting caught up in the detail. And some of you may have like feels like Virgo. Some of you may have Virgo in your somewhere in your chart, or the influence of a Virgo around you. This is earth sign energy. So we got, earth sign energy here, earth sign energy here. And then you have fire sign energy. So you may be, there's something that you're going back and forth about. It's like you want to be your own boss. You want to rule your empire. You want to be head of the house. You want to be that leader. Very masculine energy here. But it feels like something is stopping it, or slowing it down, or whatever. Maybe something internal, maybe external energies around you. You're concerned if you take this chance, that will it be a gamble? You're concerned that somebody's concerned about gambling. I'm getting gambling with this. And especially the devil at the end. The devil is about addictions. Okay, this is usually an internal energy. It's about addictions. It can be about bondage, being bound to something, being bound to someone or a situation that you feel you can't get out of. This can also be the influence of a Capricorn around you, earth sign energy. It's a very masculine energy here. These two cards are very masculine. We're going to take a closer look into this. There are two people here who are laying on the ground, and the devil is in the back. Okay? It's like their energy, and this isn't like the typical devil card that I've seen where people are bound and shackled, like in the traditional tarot deck and some other decks that I've seen. People are bound and shackled and so forth. These people here are drained. They're just laying there. They don't have any, nothing is like holding them down or chained to them, or where they're bound. But they look drained from their own indulgence. Are you in some sort of toxic relationship, Aries? And it's got you spinning around and around. It's got you nervous. It's got you shook. It's got you just kind of roaming about aimlessly, or just it's got you off kilter. I don't mean to say roaming around aimlessly. That's kind of weird, but okay, feeling like your nerves are just all over the place. Your nerves are not focused. When you're really nervous or upset or anxiety, this feels like Virgo around you. Worrying, this is like worry energy. Nerves, worrying. Are you worried about something? Are you worried about a relationship or some sort of situation not being healthy from you, being draining? Is someone draining you of, will this happen? Okay, in the month of October, I want to take a closer look at this. Because this is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is an upright position, and this is good. The wheel is turning in your favor. Lady Luck is on your side. Take a shot at something, you know. Spin that wheel, you know. The gamble will be worth it. It'll pay off, and be a part of the process of whatever this is that's coming in with fate. Because the wheel is about fortune, it is about luck, but it's also about faith. This is a very karmic card. But then so is the devil. The devil is kind of karmic too. The things that we attract to us based on our karma and our own energy. The energy that we put out, you know, it's often reflected back to us in some form or fashion. So you've got two karmic cards here. And maybe you need to set these boundaries to keep the devil out, to keep you on your fated path. Maybe you see this coming, or you feel this coming, Aries. Some sort of situation is toxic, that's not healthy. And you're like, I'm changing the fate of whatever this is that's supposed to happen, because I'm supposed to be the emperor. I have the power. Maybe you need to really step into your own power, your own energy, your own confidence, and say, nope, wait a minute, wait. I'm not even going to worry too much. I'm not going to let this upset my nerves too much. I know what I got to do. I have to be a part of this process and not just let this faded thing happen because it's supposed to happen. I'm going to take control of this. I'm going to steer this ship. I'm going to drive this car. Let me get behind the wheel. Let me change the course of this destination. Because I'm going in that direction anyway, but I can derail it. I can change it. This is what I'm getting for somebody, but I want to clarify. And I will. I'll get back to them. Just a minute. Now I'm going to pull some cards for the love and romance section of your reading, okay? These cards are shuffled with your energy, by the way. Pre-shuffle. All the cards are pre-shuffled. But I want to get a nice shuffle here to get it flowing. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries? Love and romance. This can be any kind of relationship. What messages do you have for Aries relationships? Let's see how this all plays in together. Spirit, give me one or two cards for Aries relationships. King of Cups. Nine of Cups. You got the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Either you, Aries, or someone around you is getting their wishes fulfilled. This person is in love. This person is more than likely, a husband, or it can be a wife, someone with masculine king energy. It doesn't have to necessarily have to be a man or woman, but it is the energy, it is that of the masculine energy. And it is a loving energy that is around you, or this could be you. You're getting your wishes fulfilled. This is, it's good. For somebody, your father's watching over you. Your father wants you to know that he is very proud of you. He loves you. He wants you to know that you can be and have so much more than what you are experiencing in this present moment. That your present moment is not the end. It is not what you have to settle for. And this is a message I'm getting for somebody's father. Somebody's father is watching over you, and they're saying to the father, saying to live life to the fullest, get what you want, be happy, but don't rely on somebody else for happiness. Make sure that your happiness is fulfilled from within, because you are responsible for your happiness. This is somebody's father. He's either around you in your life and maybe want to get this message to you, or he's crossed over. And that's for somebody. Your father's watching over you. Your father sees you as somebody who's been hurt, somebody who's vulnerable, somebody that it's like he wishes he could go back in time to where you were younger and say these things to you when you were younger. I don't know why this is coming through, but this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm getting. That's what it sounds like. It's like he want, but you're much older now, and this is coming through. He wanted to say it to you when you were younger, maybe when you were younger and dating, or like really getting to learn relationships, getting to know yourself. He wishes he could have said more, done more, or said those things to you, so that he wouldn't, you wouldn't be at this point. And I don't know what this point means for somebody, but so that you wouldn't be at this point in your life, that your life could have gone in another direction. All right, Aries. That message came in for somebody's dad. Okay. All right. I hope it resonates with somebody. I hope that helps somebody. Okay. It's a good energy either way, whether it's a lover, your husband, or your father, or some male figure, grandfather, whoever the person is. It's a very good energy, and it is about telling you, you can have this. You can have your happiness. You're worth more than you believe you are. Okay. All right. I'm going with the flow here. Now let's look at the career and finances for Aries. And that could be your father too, trying to come in and tell you, okay, set some parameters here. Make sure that you love yourself first and you fulfill your wishes so that you won't end up over here. Okay. You won't end up in a toxic relationship that's draining you, draining your energy. Or some sort of toxic situation that drains you. Toxic situation. It could be too much indulgence in something, and your father is watching over you, or the husband is watching over you, or something. Some sort of leader in your life. May want you to cool it, love yourself, so that you won't destroy yourself with whatever the situation is. If we don't love ourselves, we often miss our value. We miss the point of our value. We don't see our own value, and we can do things that are self-destructive. We can get into situations that are self-destructive. We can get into situations that are poisonous to us, bringing disease into our lives. With the mouse. The mouse is a rodent. Well, you guys know that. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo's career and finances? What messages do you have for Leo's career and finances? Did I say Leo or Aries? What messages do you have for Aries career and finances? What messages do you have for Aries career and finance? I'm hearing Leo for some reason. Did I say Leo? If I said Leo, maybe there's a Leo or something. Somebody around you that has that influence. But I do mean Aries. I do mean Aries if I said Leo. But we'll see what happens. Give me 2 cards for Aries career and finances. Two cards, 1 or 2 cards for Aries career and finances. One or 2 cards for Aries career finances. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, you've got 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, fire sign energy, 10 of Swords. Okay. With the 2 of Pentacles in your career and finances, you may be trying to balance your finances this month. Balance the checkbook, balance accounts, balance home life and work life, or home life and business. Okay, so you may need to Again, set some parameters, set some parameters. Set some parameters while you're going through your process of, I'm hearing deliberating. Deliberating? Why am I hearing deliberating? Seven of Wands has nothing to do with deliberation, but I'm picking up deliberating. Is somebody in the legal field? Is somebody working like an attorney? During deliberations, set boundaries during deliberations. Somebody's presenting, and you have to set the boundaries. You have to like carefully map out or draw out how you want this message to come across, how the participants are supposed to receive this message or be a part of something. This is what I'm getting with somebody. You know, you're clearly in front of people here doing a presentation. You're clearly in front of people, but this is the Seven of Wands. It's something that you're doing with passion, enthusiasm, but there's a defensiveness to it. It is the Seven of Wands. You're doing something with caution. You're being careful about it. Somebody's in the legal field. Somebody's in the legal field. Yep, this feels like legal. This feels like legal. Something to do, something, maybe you have a court case coming up or something. You might have some sort of court case coming up and you might be nervous about it. It's like something about presenting, something like being in front of people. And you have to make sure that it's careful, make sure that there are boundaries, make sure that you don't overstep those boundaries. You gotta make sure, somebody's gotta make sure that all of their ducks in a row, that all of the details, all of the I's are dotted, all of the T's are crossed, that the details are in alignment with whatever this delivery is. That the details are on point. You gotta let somebody know that you can't be somebody to mess with. You're nobody to mess around with. And it can be in the corporate world too. It can also be like in a teaching profession. You have to let people know through your delivery, through your presentation, that you're nobody to mess with, that you have boundaries. You're very serious about whatever it is you need to do. And through this delivery, through this presentation, whatever it is you do to get this message across, ends a lot of pain is going on. And this can be within your profession, within your, business. There's like a lot of pain here. A lot of pain. Somebody's going through a lot of pain with the Ten of Swords, and it's the ending of the pain. But as you're going through this, just know that this is the very end, that it won't remain this way, because you're at the end of something. And whatever you do here, whatever you do to balance the situation or balance these energies, Whatever this is that you're juggling and that you need to set parameters with, you need to let people know where you're coming from. You need to have, you know, the details as intricate as possible. Have all your ducks in a row, have all your facts and your figures straight or whatever. Put some end to the nonsense and you'll re-emerge after this. This is what I'm getting for somebody. Put some end to all of the pain that you've gone through, all of your hard work, all of your pain, all of your suffering. You will re-emerge. Reborn into something new. You'll rise like the phoenix into very fiery energy here. Let's take a closer look at some of these cards here. Let's look at the mouse. I want to take a look at that mouse. Spirit, why is the mouse here? Why is this mouse the main energy? The energy of the month for Aries. Cross. Heart. Okay, one more. Something weighing heavy on your heart. Something, maybe someone has some sort of illness. Fish. More emotions. A lot of emotions here. Something weighing heavy on your heart with your emotions. Something that's causing burdens here in your life. Maybe you feel like it's like you need to have more faith, or you've lost some sort of faith, or you're struggling with faith with matters of the heart. It can be like a sickness for somebody, because the mouse is here. It can be, you know, like pestilence, poison, sickness, illness. The cross can mean a burden, it can mean faith, it can mean something that's weighing heavy on you, weighing heavy on your heart and your emotions. Your heart and your emotions is into something. Yeah. Fish. Somebody may have some sort of drinking problem. It's you or someone around you. The devil is here. Addiction. Someone may have some sort of drinking problems that affect the heart, your nervous system, some sort of substance problem. But the fish is like drinking, more so drinking, and it can affect another major organ other than the heart that pumps life into you. You know, your heart is your life force. But then you have other major organs that, you know, that affect your well-being, that give you life. All of these support, you know, all of these organs support each other. Your kidneys, liver. Let's take a look here at the devil. Spirit, why is the devil card here for Aries? Why is the devil card here for Aries? Either maybe you or someone around you might be worrying about a loved one who has this issue. Some sort of issue that they're going on with their organs. And it's causing a lot of worry and stress, and it may be burdensome on you. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. This is your energy. Whatever this addiction is, or this situation is around, you're going to overcome this. You're going to win whatever this battle is by standing up for yourself and strategy. You're going to win whatever this battle is you're going through. You're going to come up victorious from this. Are you battling a health issue? Is somebody around you battling some sort of health issue? Issues with addiction? Issues in your romantic life? Does somebody want to keep you where you are in bondage because they see your potential? They see who you really are, you know? They see your potential and don't want you to. And this is interesting because I think I said Leo in your reading before, and Leo had a similar reading. Like right at the end here, you may want to go back and take a look at Leo's reading. Right at the end, it got kind of weird. It was a very, very good, healthy reading, but it got weird at the end with somebody or with some sort of oppressive energy at the end. But you're going to fight back. You're going to negotiate. You're going to debate, negotiate. You're not willing to take something laying down, and you don't have to. Something may take you down or knock you down in a situation, sap all of your energy, drain all of your energy, but you need to, this month, you need to get yourself together. If you encounter this, and if this message is not for you, because it's not going to resonate with everybody, it'll resonate with somebody, but not everybody. If this is, not something that you're going through, it's okay, because it may be something that somebody else is going through that you may need to convey a message to them. You may need to be stronger for somebody else who feels weak, who feels, like they can't get out of a situation, who's bound by some sort of situation or addiction, and you may need to come to, I don't want to say come to their rescue like a superhero, but show them how to get it together, how to get back on that horse. Help them recognize who they are if this message isn't for you. Help them recognize that they can do so much more and so much better than to allow whatever this situation is or whatever this devil is to take over. Now, here's the flip side to this, Aries. And this is your energy. The devil may be here, and the devil may be doing this battling with you to be victorious over a situation. This devil energy may be like this could be, gosh, a Capricorn or somebody that wants to, well, if it's not the Capricorn, then it's the devil energy. It could be a Capricorn that you're battling with, and one of you could be battling to be on top, battling to be to gain recognition, to have a victory. This could be you and a loved one that's battling a situation together, and you have to literally get up off of the ground, regain yourself, regain your energy, and you go into it and fight it together and kind of be victorious together. there's two people here that are down and out, that are defeated, whose energy is sapped because they're bound by some kind of situation. And this could be them getting up off of the ground and fighting back, saying, oh no, oh hell no, we're not doing this. We're here, but we're not going to stay here. Both of us, or all of us, are going to reign supreme over this situation. It's going to mean different things for different people. Okay? Spirit, can you tell me why the Ten of Swords is here? No, tell me why the Seven of Wands is here. Tell me why the Seven of Wands is here, Spirit. Interested in the Seven of Wands. Death card, upright position. Something's coming to an end. Like I said, something's coming to an end. And the Magician is right next to it. Okay. Two major arcanas to clarify the Seven of Wands. And you got magic. Okay. Death card coming in to wipe out something that is supposed to naturally end. Maybe something you've been fighting for, to hold on to, and you didn't want something to end, but something is coming in, and it's taking place naturally. And after each ending, there's like a new beginning. There's like a rebirth of some kind. Something new comes in. Okay? And this can mean that you can, like, once whatever this is that is supposed to end comes, you have the power to manifest what you want. You have the power to, like I said, to be a part of your process. Because it's ending anyway. Why not be a part of whatever this is your process is, so that you can gain something, that you can get something that you want. Like focus, using the law of attraction, using your own inner magic, recognizing that you have this power, that you have this magnetic power that you can use to get to gain something. You can use it in a good way, though, of course. Whatever this is you're trying to balance, maybe whatever this is you're trying to balance isn't the healthiest for you, and you got to kind of let this go within your career and finances. Give me one card for Two of Pentacles. Whatever this is you're juggling, it looks like that's what needs to come to an end. Yep. Give me one card for Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. And you have the Ten of Cups. What was once healthy for you? You have the Ten of Cups in the upright position. Now the Ten of Cups is a good card. It's in the upright position. Total fulfillment, family, something that brings you like a lot of fulfillment and joy. You've reached true success in a situation, in a workplace situation or business, or maybe even your home life when it comes to your finances and stuff, and how it all affects the family. You may have been juggling, or you may be juggling with what to do with it. Do I leave this alone? Do I stay? Do I try to keep balancing it? Do I continue to go, or do I start over all new? Do I allow something new to come in? Because this is a 10. After this, something brand new comes. Maybe you need to let go of holding on to something so tight, trusting that you've accomplished all you can in this situation, and it's time to not dissolve this or get rid of it, but it's time to create something new. Does that make sense, Aries? Okay, I've done this, I've accomplished this. Why do I keep trying to balance this or deliberating? Keep going back to deliberating. Why do I need to keep going back and forth during deliberation? Something with court. Maybe somebody's getting a divorce. Something's ending. And you may be trying to juggle with keeping it or letting it go. You've given all you can already, and it might be weighing heavy on your nerves and your heart and your emotions, your faith, you know. But the Magician is here. You have the power to manifest something new, something better, something that you really want. Reshift your focus. You know something, Aries? Aries, when we hold on to something so tight, we don't allow natural transformation. We don't allow natural growth to occur, or things that can come into our lives that are supposed to be there, that are actually healthier for us, or building upon a chapter that we already have in a book, that we're creating the book of our lives. We're not supposed to stay on one chapter in a book. There's supposed to be more than one chapter, even if it's 2 chapters in a book or 3. But it's never one chapter in a book. There's always more than one chapter in a book. But what happens if we stay in that one chapter? Because that one chapter is so good. We love everything in that chapter that we don't get a chance to see, what else is coming, because we're stuck there. Maybe we're afraid to move on to the other chapters because we're bound by it. We're in something within that chapter that we feel is unresolved. And to our own detriment, we can bring this energy in with karma. Does this make sense? Something that repeats itself. This may even be something that you got away from in the past, and it's repeating a cycle. Okay, that message is for somebody, because you tried to control. Maybe you tried to control how fate is supposed to happen. Maybe this is a new chapter that's being carved out for you, that's being written, that you're supposed to write. Somebody's a writer. But you may not let it go. You may be trying to control this. So it's repeating from the past. This is interesting. This is deep. Ooh, Aries. Spirit, what action steps should Aries take in the month of October? This one is jumping. Let's go with it. Courage. I can't make this up. What did I say? Did I mention Leo earlier? I think I did. Look at this. Leo, 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 Leo. Take the leap. Your courage will see you through. Can't make this up. If you have Leo strong in your chart, that may be an energy that you kind of want to tap into as well. If you have like a Leo partner, somebody who's around you that is a Leo, another fire sign that you can feed off, you know, the energy, you know, 2 fires are better than 1. You know what I mean? That may be something that you need to do. If you need to team up with this Leo and get, you know, maybe get some help in a situation, or just tap into that Leo energy, the courage, be this leader that you're supposed to be, so that this won't repeat or this won't manifest toward the end. Because there's something that you're struggling with, and this can be an inner battle too. This an internal battle of your struggle, of your leadership, of your will, of your, you know, of your own shine. And you need to work on thinking more positive, thinking more courageous. You may want to go back to Leo's video and kind of see how Leo's video ends. This is what I'm getting for somebody. And in this video, I'm gonna be sure and flip the bottom of the card, because it's something I didn't do in the other one, and I needed to add a bonus. On the bottom of the love deck, the love reading, you have the High Priestess, upright position. Heavy intuition, learning, seeing beyond the surface. Heavy intuition. There's some psychic energy going on here with the King of Cups and the High Priestess. I strongly feel like this is someone who's passed over for somebody. And I said that earlier. This definitely feels like that. Queen of Wands, this is your energy. Here you go, Aries. Queen of Wands. I love it. Being that leader within your life, within your business, within within the workplace. Entrepreneur. Really shining the way that you're supposed to. Like I said, you're going to re-emerge from the situation. Born into something new, rebirth. The Phoenix is here. A lot of fire. Once you go through all of this, go through whatever changes you're supposed to be going through, you'll emerge into that leader, into that queen or king that you're supposed to be. And here you have your card. You have the Fool card. Taking a leap of faith. Look at this. I can't make this up. I love it, you guys. You got the Fool card. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to start that new chapter. If you're writing, move on to the next chapter. Don't be afraid. Don't let this stop you. Don't let this person, this situation stop you. Don't let your nerves and your heartache stop you. Don't be afraid. Don't be nervous. Alright? I love your reading, you guys. I love your reading so much, Aries. I hope it has helped you in some way. And if you like a personal reading, you can find me on the link below at summerintuition.com. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. Ring that notification bell so that you can get notifications from me when new videos come in. And that is all for now. Alright, Aries, take care, you guys. Bye bye. Love you.